In each of these steps, there will be touch points and/or service interactions. A service interaction is a touch point, but not all touch points are interactions. Let me explain. A touch point in simple terms could be simply looking through a shop window or visiting a website, whereas a service interaction is a service action that takes place with a provider. This could be consultancy, contacting the service centre, or even installation and setup, etc. An interaction with a chatbot would be deemed as a service interaction. From the consumer's perspective, it is here touch points and interactions where potentially moments of truth will lie. You may recall we said earlier a moment of truth is where the consumer gets an impression or changes their impression, good or bad. So with all of this in mind, the journey steps, the touch points and service interactions, and understanding what sits inside and outside of the band of visibility and where potential moments of truth lie, along with identifying who the consumer is, for example, a customer, a sponsor, or a user, or any stakeholder, such as a regulator or member of the community, which would be applicable typically with the public sector. However, identifying the consumer type is important because these will each have different perceptions of value. Okay, we then need to identify the provider teams who directly and or indirectly interplay with each journey step. Once we make all of this visible, it becomes endless where improvements can be identified, including where provider teams and or roles require skills training and how these teams need a broader knowledge in addition to their specialism or specialisms, in other words, how they collaborate. So in conclusion, where are we now? Are we here or are we here? And are we able to identify opportunities for improvement?